How's it going, everyone? It's DJ, and today I'm starting off today's video actually just chilling in the Razor Crest on my island, because I'm recording this on May the 4th, and yeah, Star Wars Day. Star Wars is Pog. Anyways, I just wanted to share with you guys some tips I have with making your island look really nice, because I know a lot of people come to my island, they're like, wow, your island looks really nice, and I wish my island looked like that. I'm not even joking, that's actually what people say. I used to say, oh no, it's not that great and stuff, but people do say that, and they ask me how I make my island look like passable, just make it look nice. And so I figured, hey, let's make a video on it. I'll share with everyone how I make my island look nice, just some tips and tricks, not exactly to make it look like mine, but just to make your own thing and just kind of just do you and make it look as best, and just like have your vision of your island and make it look as best as possible. But before I get into all that, I feel like it's necessary to mention that over 90% of people who watch my videos aren't subscribed. So if you aren't already, please hit that subscribe button, because I'm gonna try to get to like 10,000 subscribers by like this summer or so. So if you could help me, I'd be so grateful. But now without further ado, let's just get into the video. Alright, tip number 1. Shaders make everything look better. No, I'm joking on that, but in all seriousness though, shaders do make everything look a lot nicer. But that's not a tip for the island. That's just something, I think that's a common opinion for most people with Minecraft. Shaders are awesome. I'm using shaders right now. I'm using BSL shaders right now. I find also different shaders have different effects. Like I feel like BSL is better for more industrial looking things, and stuff like Silder's vibrant shaders are better for more natural looking things. So just go look at some shaders if you really wanna record and stuff, or just make your island look really nice, just from your own point of view. Then shaders are definitely really cool. Alright, now one thing that you will really want to do with your island is choose a general theme or idea you'll be going for your island. Like for example, my island, what I find is, I think my idea that I went for is more industrial with a bunch of attractions spreading off of one big path type of thing. It's don't get me wrong, my island is a big jumble of different things, but the reason that I like it and I find it that it's actually like somewhat nice is because it's got like it's got this the central thing is like these great paths in the island made out of stone slabs. And also I make a lot of my bases of the things out of stone bricks, and I use a lot of sea lanterns and smooth stone slabs here. And that's like kind of the central thing of the island. That's the thing that you'll see throughout my entire island, is these gray paths. So you at least want to have something consistent with it and choose a theme. So if you want, you can do like what I see a lot of people doing is making one massive island and having it like a biome or a theme. But for me, I like having a lot of smaller islands with them all connected by this big path. And I've got the center island here where I have a lot of things. Like I've got my NPCs. Some of my NPCs, like my entrance to the AFK pool. I accidentally clicked them. I don't know why. But you can see everything is connected to this path. And underneath there's also a second path underneath, but it's still the gray path. It's got this little teleporter hub in here. So you can see everything, including my ice castle, my apartments, my island here, my house island. My statues are all connected by this massive path here. That's like a row. It's like a row of paths here. But you can tell this one main path is kind of the central thing that stays consistent all around my island. Alright, now another thing, another tip for this is to not leave much negative space. Like you can see, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to fill up as much of the island as I can so far. I'm slowly expanding out. There's a lot of space back there, but I'm slowly working on spreading out and filling everything out. Like you're not going to want to like go spreading out your buildings so far apart. Like for example, my apartments are way out the distance, my ice castle is like way down below, my ship would be like way out in the distance over there. You want to keep everything like somewhat close together, I guess. Make sure that your island is full. Make sure that you're building lots of stuff. Start off like building them somewhat close together so there's not much space, and then start expanding outwards. And also build in the sky as well if you want, because I've got these pixel arts in the sky. Like I've got the boyfriend, Friday Night Funkin', of the Newgrounds Tank Man, and Charizard in the sky, and I'm gonna build more because I love filling all this space out on the island. And what I suggest doing is, I didn't quite do it yet, I kind of did, but go as far as you can with if you're gonna build pixel art, go as far as you can along the border of the island, because it gives you more space. And you want to have like your pixel arts like right in the center of the island, unless you like that, that's fine too. But what I suggest is having it like a mural on the back, like having if you want to build pixel art, build it way in the back. And if you guys want to know how I build my pixel art, it's pretty simple, but I can do a tutorial if you want. If you get this video to 50 likes, then I will do a tutorial on how I build these pixel arts. Some of them are simple, like I'll find an actual piece of pixel art, like this is an actual sprite from the game from week 6 of Friday Night Funkin', where everything is already 8-bit. But something like Tank Man, for example, is a little more complicated because that's not an 8-bit sprite that I found. I actually had to managed to pixelate that myself to a scale where it would actually be plausible as pixel art. So once again, 50 likes if you want to do that. Alright, now another thing for making your island more aesthetically pleasing is don't leave everything like out in the open. Like if you have like, for example, if you've got like storages or minions, don't have them all spread out all around the island, or have them somewhere. Like have builds for your different things. Like for example, I had this ice castle. A lot of people call it a prison. It's not a prison. It's literally just a castle. And I have all my minions stored in here, so I have a nice build for all my minions. Some people just have their minions all spread out or just in this weird, in like an ugly looking tower. But that's good if you want to be compact and have everything for functionality. But if you want to make your island more appealing to get people to come visit, then you're gonna want to have like more of like an aesthetic function as well, or an aesthetic part. Like for example, this used to be ice minions. That's why it's ice castle, but snow minions work fine in here too, because it's like a frozen castle with an island, and because cold, you know, cold, snow, ice, same thing. And I made like, because stone bricks had this because they use it for the stronghold, which is like a very already castle type build, so I figured that'd fit well with this. Also, stone bricks are just a really cool building block. But I figured this, and also make sure to choose your blocks wisely when you're doing this. Like I was very careful when choosing stone bricks for this, and then there's ice as well and everything. And for example, with the apartment building, I had to be careful with the blocks I chose. Like I chose quartz because like a more industrial thing, and had dark oak as well because that fits very well with quartz, and some stone bricks as well mixed in there. Anyways, I was kind of getting off the track of the functionality part there. Anyways, yeah, like what I suggest is having builds, like building something, or like for example, my Razor Crest ship is what I use for my storage, or what I originally used for my storage. I don't use it very much anymore, but I had my storage in here, the Razor Crest, just so people can see, oh, that's a cool build. Oh, and it's a storage. That's really cool because that's like functional and stuff. Alright, another tip is to just build fun stuff in general. Like build stuff that people are gonna want to come to your island and see. Don't just build like big, like, and you don't make your buildings like, you want to focus a lot on your builds. Like make fun stuff people will know. Like I built some Dream SMP members here, like of course Dream and Techno and Tommy and Ranboo and Schlatt. And people like it depends. Some people will make fun of you for it. Like I've had a lot of people coming here and saying, "Oh, Dream SMB cringe" and stuff, but it doesn't really matter. It's just build what you like, honestly, and make sure that like if you're gonna build stuff, make sure it's gonna be stuff that people want to come see. Like I got the no block Fundy's no block machine here. I have the Razor Crest from the Mandalorian. And also I've got the statues of the people, of donators as well back here as well. They're mixed in with your SMP members, but there's statues of donators as well, so people can come and they can see other people who have donated to help the island and stuff. Because a lot of my money I put back into the island, like stuff that's like attractions and stuff. And honestly, it's just like it's really awesome to see what people will come to see, like what you've built and stuff. Like a lot of times I'll like just advertise my island in lobbies. Sometimes I know some people come to my island and see, whoa, I watch you on YouTube and stuff, and and after I've advertised, and like, oh, cool, that's pretty cool. Like advertising sometimes, like can seem annoying, but like everyone in lobbies is advertising. It's kind of like the main place to do that, so I don't think many people mind. Some people get annoyed, but it doesn't really matter too much, honestly, in the end. Alright, so now I'm just going to be telling some like examples of some things that I know people might want to come and see for builds and stuff, like stuff that I did and stuff. Like once again, I said before, pixel art. Pixel art is a big thing people might want to come see as well. Once again, 50 likes for a tutorial on how I build my pixel art in Minecraft. You can have a shop as well, is a very common thing. Like I've got my shop down here. It's not, I haven't really been working on my shop very, I'm falling. Anyways, I haven't really been working on my shop very much lately. It's just kind of like a small building where I've got a few things for sale. I haven't really restocked it in a while. I've been focusing on some other things as well. Another thing people might want to come see is a museum of like rare and/or glitched items. Like I'm working on one here. Oh, it's open. That's not supposed to be open. Well, it'll be like I'm working on some things here. I'll just give it a quick sneak peek for people who want to come see what stuff is here so far. It's not full yet by any means. I'm still working on it, but I'm working a museum here. And also, yeah, like, and just build fun stuff in general. Like build stuff that people will know and they'll recognize, like replicas of things. And yeah, it's like that's some great examples. And also what I like to do as well, if I use tutorials for my builds, like I have some tutorials, like there's a tutorial for the no block machine and the Razor Crest. I'll always credit them just because I have like a sign in here. That's the credit for the person who made the no block machine. And the Razor Crest. And Fundy, of course, made this thing, but I found a tutorial by someone else who recreated it that I put over here. And yeah, so once again, just honestly have fun with your island. Remember those few tips I gave you. That's that's honestly how I build my islands, or how I build my island. I might make a second island in the future, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that's just about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, please leave a like and subscribe with notifications if you want to see more of this kind of stuff. Once again, 50 likes for the tutorial on the note block machine. Sorry, not note block machine. What am I talking about? The pixel art. Pixel art is what I'm saying. And yeah, so I can teach you guys how to make a pixel art. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one.